told him to go on ahead to the Palace of the Prophets without them. Lunetta is excited because the Palace of the Prophets is full of Streganicha.
I was a little unclear as to whether she was excited because she's going to a house of people like her, or if it's because she assumes they're going to, like, eradicate them in some way. I think maybe the former, but she wouldn't probably admit that out loud.
Yeah, I think it's hard to tell. It is hard to tell. I want to say that she's going there and she's excited about it because there's other people like her.
Yeah.
That seems to make more sense to me. But she is there with Toby, and Toby has told her that this is a bad place full of bad people.
Yeah, evil people.
So, I mean, she can't be expecting good things for these people.
Yeah.
They come rolling in like this, like, it's not good.
Yeah. And maybe it's just her mind is a little warped and she's gonna have that weird, like, I know this is terrible for you, but I'm so excited. What'd you learn about prophecies? Like, yeah, I know they're ripping your skin off, but can you talk to me while they do that?
Gosh.
Like, I don't know, because, or maybe it's just a mixed emotion thing, because she is excited, but also they're evil people, so.
Maybe it's just a new thing.
Yeah.
Like, her whole life seems to consist of doing what her brother says and doing what her brother says. So this is just something new.
Fun
it's
field
exciting.
trip.
Yeah. Adie is adamant, alliteration. Anyways, that they are not witches. The gift was given by the creator. Lunetta shoots right back with what she knows from Toby, which is that the keeper gave them the vile magic, and Toby is never wrong. Which is the way it is around here. Rule number 1, Dad is never wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 2, if Dad is wrong, refer back to rule number 1.
Yep, that's exactly what it's like over here.
Yep, never wrong, always right, and so that's very real.
Yes.
And
yes, it is.
Not sarcastic at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that couldn't be farther from the truth.
You know what I think? I think it's time for the beer break.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, fantastic.
Your comment there reminded me that it's time for the beer break.
That I need a drink before somebody gets hurt. Well, today we have Pixie Mix.
Mm-hmm.
Pixie Mix. And this is by, I've seen these cans before. Untitled Art. I'm looking for the name of the brewery.
Untitled Art.
Is it Untitled Art? Okay. Well, the reason that I thought this was going to be an interesting beer is because we made a joke about being fancy at the beginning of the episode. And this beer, the art, is like a purple pack of Kool-Aid getting dumped. And the name of the flavor is grape.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we talked about fancy things, and it doesn't matter how much money you had, a lot or a little. You know what grape mix tastes like.
Yeah.
And so this is a beer. I'm trying to get the details here. It's just beer with natural flavors. That's all they say. Wow, that's actually, now I'm very curious. Jade and I were having a conversation about whether this was going to taste like grape or if it's going to taste like purple.
I think it's going to be purple.
Do you want to explain what the difference is?
Well, like grape soda doesn't taste like grapes. It tastes like purple.
It tastes like purple. This is something Jade, I've learned since I've been with Jade, is there's grape and purple. But when she said it that way, I was like, you're right. I
mean, when you eat a grape, is that the same flavor that you taste when you taste something? But no, it's not. And that's fine. It's fine. It's just not. It's not grape.
But damn it, don't call it grape if it tastes like purple.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
And I think a lot of people feel that way. I don't think I'm the only one.
I think you're right. Once I heard you say it, I understood what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. We both agreed we were going to drink this while recording. Here, I'll let you take the first go.
Well, and the people at
then we didn't. So now we're going to drink it for the first time right now.
The gentleman at the beer store told us that it tastes like grape soda.
She missed. Did you even taste it?
I did a little.
You did a little?
Mm-hmm.
Is it grape or is it purple?
It tastes like grape soda.
Grape soda. Okay. Grape soda.
That is wild. Okay, I need a paper towel.
But it's purple soda, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see.
Purple all over my white tank top. That's wonderful. That's great. I did a great job.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's fantastic. No, it
does not taste like beer.
That 100% tastes like purple, not grape. Not that that's a bet. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But it also does not taste like beer. That tastes like juice, and it is fantastic.
That is dangerous as hell.
Ooh, okay. We're going to have to get more of these for sure. And on top of that, they clock in at 5.5%. Yeah. Wow, that's a fantastic beer. Oh, and gluten-free, just in case you were wondering. So, cheers, everybody. We're going to get like a whole bunch more of these, and we're going to be back right after this.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get your own, though. I'm kidding.
Me?
There you go.
And we are back.
We are.
Yeah. So Adie is talking to Lunetta about how they're not fucking witches, and she's trying to use logic with her. She's like, do you feel evil, Lunetta? Do you think that you're a bad fucking person? And Lunetta's like, well, Toby said I am. Like, consistently, he always tells me I am, but he's helping me be good as we root out, you know, the evil in the world and kill other Streganicha. I'm doing great. And she's getting worked up. She's getting upset that they're questioning Toby and, like, their belief system at this point.
Yeah. She does not want to talk about it if she's being challenged.
Yeah. So Kahlan is like, okay, we need to change the topic at this point because we don't want to piss her off. We've seen what she can do with these collars, and we're not going to mess around with it.
Well, and, like, right now, the most important thing they can get out of Lunetta is information.
Yeah.
So you want to keep her talking as long as possible.
Yeah. Well, and or maybe a friendship, which isn't going to be real, just like as far as you can use her. But
well, yeah, but I mean, if you're not talking, that's not going to happen.
Right.
So it gives you the best advantage no matter what you want to do. Keep them talking.
Mm-hmm. So Kahlan wonders why they're going to the pop if it's such an evil place, and Lunetta's like, well, the Marizwith told us we had to, so we are. And also, they are the messengers from the creator, so, like, you know, he sent them to us, so we have to listen to them. I know that sounds crazy town, but that's legit what's true. And
yeah, we're not in charge. We're just doing what we're told to, okay? So chill it with the requests.
Yeah, but Kahlan does question it. She's like, really? The Marizwith came from the creator, and you guys are cool with this? Is Toby... Does he trust them? Because he looks like he doesn't trust them.
Yeah. She sees him mean mugging them all the fucking time, and she's like, no, he doesn't like them.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
Something's weird with your guys' plans here. Maybe you're not as confident as you want to make it seem.
Another thing that just kind of occurred to me is Toby gets these dreams from the creator, right? Mm-hmm. He is being spoken to directly. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden these Marizwith show up, and they're like, hey, no, we're actually the messengers. We'll tell you what to do now. And, you know, in one hand, hey, I'm working with people who are working with the guy, like officially. So maybe I've been raised in not stature, but status. And at the same time, now I have a middleman. Like, it was a direct link, and now there's these guys who are above me, apparently, because you're talking to them first? What gives?
See, I think the way... Because he still gets them, the dreams periodically. So they get... First, he saw it as, like, they're aiding me. The creator sent them to help me do my mission, which was like, cool! I have minions! I think maybe now at this point, he's starting to feel like they were there to watch him or escort him, you know, like... It went from being like, cool, they're my buds, and I'm going to be able to use them, to being like, oh shit, they're watching me. Like, I am what, they're like,
I'm not as free as I thought that I
Yes.
was.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not as in charge as I thought I was in this
right.
situation.
There it is.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. My authority is gone. So at this point, Lunetta pulls back. She's like, I'm not supposed to talk about the Mariswith. It's not a good, no, that's a sore spot. We're not going to go there. And Kaylin tries to keep pushing. She's like, do you fear Toby's in danger from the Mariswith? Do you think they're going to hurt him? And Lunetta's like, I would protect him. My mama told me I had to protect him. I'm going to protect his ass. And then pretty promptly stops that conversation just like entirely. She's like, we're done.
I think we should stop talking now.
Yeah.
It's like, and we just watched, oh man, it was an episode just the other day of The Simpsons where Marge is watching Rod and Todd at Flanders' house. And she's like, all right, what do you guys want to do? And they're like, let's play a game where we sit still and be quiet. Folded hands. And then they just sit like two perfect little angels, quiet, still, just smiling away.
Super
and she's
fucking
like,
weird.
She couldn't even handle it. It was so nice. She was like, all right, game's over. What the fuck was that?
This is creepy. Stop
Break
it.
something like at a normal house. But yeah, the way that Lunetta is like, yeah, we're done talking now. Fucking let's go.
Well, it just definitely makes you feel like there's stuff there. I mean, I guess we already knew that, but that would prove to Kaylin that although you got to be careful about how you push it, there's something there to be pushed and
right.
get something out.
But as of right now, that's a hard boundary that she has.
Right, you have to play the game. You got to figure out the best way to get it out. But you can work.
There's
with
a way.
It. Yeah,
there's a way.
So they travel through the city of Tanamura. They're all quiet in the fucking coach now. And Kaylin's feeling closer to Richard because she's seeing all the stuff he saw when he was there. And the drums, by the way, are still going. So we do know Jagang definitely isn't here yet.
You know it's got to be bad when you're, I don't want to say annoyed by the mention of the constant drums in the book, because I'm not. It just, it serves to paint a picture. But when you get to the point in the book where you're like, okay, you have mentioned the drums. You've mentioned it. And yet, every time he mentions it, you're like, oh, yeah, I forgot about the fucking drums. That's how incessant it is.
I think it's interesting, though, that like, the few mentions of it is enough to be incessant and crazy to you. Can you imagine if it was actual, like...
Literally every other sentence?
There would not, like... I get that you can get used to things, but I don't think that's something you can get used to. I think people would literally be going crazy from those drums. That
would be jarring, for sure. Like, when you're forced to focus on something, it's almost like, what is it, the water torture?
Yeah.
Where they just drip a little drip of water on your head, and it seems like it'd be harmless. Like, okay, drums in the background, not even crazy loud in your face all day, but just back there and just tap, tap, tap. But like,
that's
even
what I'm
a few hours of that, and you'll be losing your mind.
Yeah, and you don't even know, like, eventually you'll forget that they're there, so maybe you won't hear them, but you're still being affected by that. You're like, I don't know why the fuck I'm so on edge. Oh, it's the drums.
First, you're stepping on Dr. Scholl's. Next, you're stepping on a Lego. Every second for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
In your ears.
Fun.
So
once they make it to the palace through the city, they stop. Toby comes up to the door and demands Lunetta get out. He's like, get the fuck out right now. And then he tries to threaten Kaylin, but she takes this little opportunity to talk some shit to him and ends up getting a shock from Lunetta with the collar.
I love the way she's like, you ain't gonna get this. The creator knows you're a piece of shit and you can't have this.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get this. So.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah, you're following your little creator, but he hates you.
He knows you're not good enough. You were supposed to be the guy, but you're not the guy. Now, you're the guy that brings the guy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm stuff.
Yeah.
So.
See, she
and I ain't tipping.
Yeah. She had hoped to piss the two of them off enough to kill her. So she's kind of upset because Lunetta chokes off her ability to speak at this point, so she can't keep goading him. But she wants to do this because then Richard wouldn't have any reason to fucking come save her, right? Because she'd already be dead. Although, she's not thinking about the fact that Richard might come for, like, revenge's sake.
Oh, yeah, fuck.